Hello, everyone. It's time to listen to your Patreon requests for album closers. And I just realized there's a can of carpet cleaner just chilling in the background there. It's gonna drive me crazy. Let's leave it. Let's push myself to the limit mentally. Okay. Let's just get going. So you know the drill. I'm gonna try to play as many of these as I possibly can. Your favorite or whatever requested album closers for today. Okay. I saw several Radiohead ones, which made me happy. Especially after this morning, I found this thread on Facebook where people are responding to Radiohead's requesting that stop using "let down" in their social media videos, and like almost every single comment was like, Radiohead hasn't been relevant, or they had one hit. Radio who? Like just people just trashing them. And I was like, what world are you in? In my world, Radiohead is like the king. Everyone loves them, and they're like one of the greatest rock bands of all time. It was so bizarre. So that's a weird world. I don't want to be in that world ever again. Radio who? Who hasn't heard of Radiohead? Literally, who hasn't? Okay, I'm getting all worked up. Okay, so we're going to start with Chlor's request. The artist is Nitin Sawhney. The title is Beyond Skin. And he said, a wonderful ending to a great album. The fusion of his British down-tempo drum and bass sensibilities with his ancestral Asian music. Ooh, that sounds so up my alley. The album starts with the India/Pakistan nuclear testing that had been happening at the time in 1999 and runs backwards to end with this track and the Oppenheimer quote from when nuclear weapons were born. Whoa.
On July 29th at 5:29 a.m., the gadget turned the pre-dawn sky as bright as the sun as the first atomic mushroom cloud rose above the horizon.
What? I don't think I've ever heard a track like this in 5/4. That's awesome.
He knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that one way or another.
Oh, nice.
cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Okay, so, I mean, that felt like two songs, basically. I mean, it started very, very differently and completely blindsided me with this delicate, I mean, it almost sounds like a Spanish guitar or something, with this absolutely haunting vocal. The reverb was so yummy. And all those half-step notes that she would lean on. Like, oh my God, just incredible. But yeah, I mean, you don't start a song with like, I mean, it's almost like a chill breakbeat in 5/4 with nothing melodic happening at all. Just suddenly, so it's art. I feel like the artist was definitely trying to communicate something. And given the political nature of the album, yeah, I mean, it seems pretty obvious that there's very much intention behind that switch. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think that's the best part, is that you get to interpret it how you want. But wow. Yeah, it's pretty haunting closer. It's also like it makes you think that the last song is going to be a certain way, and then they leave you in a completely different place. Or he leaves you in a completely different place. Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think there's a lot of harmonic minor in there, but then the vocal had the Phrygian sound. So there was some sort of spicy notes that there's some spicy notes in both scales, essentially, that you don't necessarily expect to create some of that pain and intrigue. Damn. All right. Okay, and Clores, I thought you requested a Radiohead song, but I guess maybe you changed it. All right, next is Aetherius' request, 65 Days of Static. Oh yeah, I've listened to a couple of their songs. Radio Protector is a track from their album One Time for All Time. And he says, this is the song that made me try my hand at making music of my own back in 2007. Wow, that's so meaningful. All right. Does feel like the end of an album. Great build up. But yeah, at the same time, it still does feel like the end. It has this like really kind of, I mean, this is a kind of track that I feel like has a lot of emotional nuance to it. Like it feels both uplifting and like sad, or like it could go either way depending on how you're feeling at the moment, or what you're, if it's like, if this were in a movie, I feel like you could put it to, you know, either kind of scene and it would totally work. But yeah, and I think the instrumentation is really pretty. Lots of piano stuff, which of course I feel like you could easily just make this a piano solo. I'm sure there's a lot of covers of it. I'll have to just really quickly, I know I don't really have time for this, but I just really, really have to get the melody before I depart. So I think it changes. So, which I noticed that the same pattern is repeated just a little higher, not like an octave higher, like a third higher or something, but it's like all right, sorry. Did I do that right? And then the second time. Oh no, wait, was it this one? Or like... Oh, maybe it is an octave. Okay, never mind. But it just kept getting higher and higher and higher as all the other layers started building up. It's interesting. So the drums, I mean, it was like a lot of program stuff. In fact, I wasn't even sure maybe the piano was programmed. But yeah, that's awesome. Very awesome. A little bit of fuzzy guitar in the background, but it was a lot less guitar-y than I was expecting. I'm feeling like the first song that I've listened to of theirs was very guitar based, but I'd have to go back and see. I think it was maybe for a game, a video game. Yeah, but it feels like the kind of song where you'd like have all your buddies around you and you'd be like singing along or something, even though I know it's instrumental, but you still would be somehow. Okay, great. Where am I? Here we go. Okay, it's another windy day out here. Next is Quincy Jones' request, Clark, Penultimate Persian. Okay, I think I've listened to a little bit of Clark, if I remember correctly. Electronic music. That's cool. An opener too, I feel like. It's got really intense energy. Tasty chords. I feel like there's Phrygian happening. Yes. 2008 still doesn't sound like a long time ago. I know it was, though, but... I got a flat 6. It's changed key like 2 times already. Ooh, crunchy. Whoa, it's hurting my ears. Turn it way down. I'll have to listen to this one again, like in the car or something, like not on headphones, because that last part I had to turn it almost all the way down. It was just like really pressuring my ears in a weird way that I didn't feel like was good. But I could tell it was very textured and interesting, and it definitely took a turn from the first part, which is a lot more like, I don't know, like hard. You know, the kick was pretty aggressive. It was kind of, there was this, I'm trying to think of, there's a sound of a kick that I would like find in my sample packs when I was a teenager writing trance stuff. And it was like a certain kind. It wasn't your typical kick. It was like, doom. And it had like a lot of high end and everything. It was just really big and aggressive. And so he's got that going on. But then the second part, it swings, starts on a little more casual and takes a bit of a turn. I mean, yeah, it went through like 3 different phases and 3 different keys too. So it's interesting way to end. But yeah, I could imagine that being an opener as well. It doesn't have as like strong of a album closer signature, I feel like, as some other ones, you know? Cool. Clark. I've been definitely getting some requests to listen to Clark in comments. Next up is Wax Duck's request, which is a song by Everything Everything. Oh, goody. The song is called Waits. It's from their debut in 2010, Man Alive. I can't claim that this is their best or most popular closer. I do think it's a fun way to end a song, album, and gig, which is how I first heard it, continuing to build until John runs off the end like he doesn't know how it ends. I'm actually suggesting this because it's been a loop around the sun since an interlude, not called Ellipse, drew Arc and EE back into my consciousness. After a year bringing everything, they're one of the few bands whose entire discography, lyrics, and debris now lives in my head. Don't Try might make more sense given Arc is where I stopped listening in 2014 and picked up again in 2025, but I'm saving Alex's remix in case there's a hidden exclusive stream. Yeah, I think we could probably do something like that. I think it's an interesting foreshadowing for Raw Data Feel and Mountainhead would sound buried on Arc. Okay, let's listen to Waits by Everything Everything.
Tell your friends not to live like they are with terrible weights. Come with me to hold up the bridge on the weights, the tiniest weights. Come to tell your friends.
Nice. Playful.
Together now it's damn near unconvincing as the burden of a tiny part remains. I know how it starts, and now I know how it ends. 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 I know how it
That's an album closer. Did you hear the mouse click? I mean, their songwriting is incredible. Their performances are always so incredible. And whether they're producing or someone, or they have a producer, the production is just like really good. I've been listening to a bunch of their albums, and it's just consistently, which makes me wonder if it's them producing their own album, you know, like in terms of their artistic choices, or I don't know, or maybe they've just had the same producer the whole time, but it's just, they've got it, you know, like they just seem to know how to tastefully choose things to support the vision so well, and when to, and lots of little details, you know, like, oh, here, let's like cut out all the instruments and just have you sing without vibrato, or reverb, and, you know, and this whole ending part too, but you know, the way it built up as well, like listening to how they, with the production, they did that to, I mean, it's really, I love it. It's so good. I'm sad I didn't know about this band at all my whole life, because they're just really, I mean, is what I have to say. A bit speechless. This last like looping part that's building and building is so beautiful, and the melody is in parallel with the bass in tenths. Sorry, what key are we in? We're in B. Oh shit. Or maybe I should think of it as D major. So that's already just amazing. It's such a great way to move around. I love that sound. And then they go, but it was some crunchy, beautiful version of that chord. It's so great. I kind of forgot what the rest of the song sounded like, except that I remember it was amazing. That's a fantastic closer. Very, very, very nice request. Wow. And they are playing live, by the way. I see that on the YouTube. I mean, nowhere near me, but if you're in the UK, in July, they're playing in Cardiff and in Leeds. And maybe there's more, but that's all that they're showing for now. Right now, they're in Australia in April. Or sorry, not right now. They're going to be in Australia in April. I don't know if any of y'all are from Australia. Are you? Do we have any? Okay, next is Aaron Sir Lemming's request. Says, I won't be able to see this live, but I'd like to re-request my super chat from Sunday, The Darkest Star by Depeche Mode, from Playing the Angel, 2005. Not my favorite album by them, but probably my favorite closer. It's very harmonically rich, lots of interesting chords and use of dissonance, very haunting production, and a great slow build-up to the climactic chorus. As always, incredible vocals. You can fade out around 5:50. There are no significant musical developments after that. Okay, got it. Cool. That's cool, but it's still so them, even though it's like later in their career than a lot of us are familiar with. But they do this. They love this like weird dissonant chord changes. They always have, but then like surrounded with pop sensibilities too. But this and then that's weird. People don't do that. And then make like a really sick melody around it. That's awesome. Yeah, it was cool. Interesting production. I liked it. I don't always love Depeche Mode. It really just kind of depends on the particular song, but I really like this one. And like the dark quality of it. I think a lot of the time it's the production that might be the thing that I'm not enjoying so much about them. So this one I thought was really, really nice. It was kind of tasteful. It was kind of restrained. I mean, I know the chorus had a little bit more going on, but nice and slow and kind of, a little bit more like trip hoppy, I guess, maybe than some other things. And that melody and that verse was absolutely beautiful. All right, so I just did some math, and at the rate we've been going and how much I'm talking, it takes me 9 minutes to get through a song, and that will eliminate 8 or 9 of your tracks. So I'm going to talk more during the song, if that's okay, just so that we can try to get to everybody's today, because I can't go over time today. Okay. All right, so our next one is from Apolemian, Elizabeth Color Wheel. The song's called Head Home.
Might be wrong. Sitting my cues, not going my twisting my bones, twisting my bones, clenching my extra toe. Twisting my bones, twisting my bones, clench my extra toe. See the birds fly,
She almost reminds me of if Joanna Newsom sang with like a more like womanly shape in her throat, but a lot of the affectation is quite similar. Wouldn't you say? For some reason it's hitting me in the wrong way right now. It's like making me want to laugh. I'm really trying. Oh, tempo change. A lot of seventh chords. Doomy. Yeah. That's a good note. Yeah. Yes. Nice vocal harmony. So distorted. You can hear the compression when the kick hits, the distortion, like. Nice. So good. Okay, I have to admit, I wasn't really into the first part, but this part's awesome. This Doomy one. She can do it? Yeah, I love that note. What an ending, jeez. Cool. Okay. Yep. Very cool. I think I just like Doom stuff. Like, especially when they play it, because it's not on a grid, this kind of music. And so it's just like, has so much push and pull. And when they keep pulling and pulling and pulling, it gets slower and slower and slower. And you're anticipating the next hit. It's just electrifying. I love it. All right. This is Somnambula Electronic by Younger Brother, requested by Leanne. spring reverb. Okay, thank you. I was like, what does that sound? Familiar with it, but can't place it. So much delay on everything in here. Nice pulsing bass. Oh. Opening and closing. Ooh, I just thought of another good theme thing. Very cool track. I feel like they did a lot of things that you don't expect, and really interesting production choices, and lovely placed dissonances for great effect. And yeah, I mean, it's just kind of breaking the mold. There's no chorus, there's no verse, there's no were there lyrics for a moment maybe, and then not? I feel like I don't even know. And also a nice, I think, marriage between synthetic and organic in the production. I do love that combo so much. Okay, great. Next is David's request, and gave me a choice. So I am choosing The Tourist by Radiohead from OK Computer. I think that's... Oh, right. Okay. I still have a couple more OK Computer tracks to do. 2 or 3 more to do on my series. But I can't wait to get to this one. All right. There's a link. There's not a link. Oh, he broke the rules. Oh, well. I'm doing it anyway. By broke the rules, I mean, I just asked, like I said, if you don't have a link, I'm not going to play it. But I'm going to play it. Shit. I'm so bad with boundaries. Okay. Play it, but shame him. No, David. No.
It barks at no one else but me. Like it's sing a ghost. I guess
Love that harmony.
it's seen the sparks of flowing. No one else would know.
So slow.
Hey man, slow down, slow down.
The Mellotron.
Sometimes I get over child. That's when
Yeah, Arshmaki, there's the brushes. This? Or- maybe it feels like there are brushes involved.
they ask me where the hell I'm going at 1,000 feet.
That shortened measure is so great. There's this guitar thing that's gonna start happening at some point that I freaking love. The ending. It's so perfect. It's such an amazing way to end this album. It's like beautiful and transcendent, but it does feel like going to sleep now. And it's just like, turning the life support off of the album. You guys put the time signature. Yeah, I've never counted this before. I'm gonna have to for my video, but it feels like 9/8 because it's kind of like a 3/4, but every beat is subdivided into 3, and 3/4 every beat is subdivided into 2. So it's not that. So it's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. That's cool. That's cool. And there's a part where it goes 1 and a 2 and a 1. They cut off a whole beat, I think. So beautiful. Well, I'll be analyzing this one this year. It's going to happen this year. I think I have, see, where am I at? I just did Climbing Up the Walls, right? That was the last one I did. So there's going to be, oops, that's the wrong album. There's going to be Lucky and I did No Surprises, right? I did No Surprises. Yeah. Okay, so Lucky and The Tourist. All right, I have 2 more left. Okay, Lucky's amazing too. Oh, goody. All right, awesome. Great request, David. All right, Kevin has requested, Kevin Meyer. I love this theme. I made a playlist in 2012 of all the final tracks from my favorite albums. Wow, well, you were prepared then. Because I noticed that even if the album was banger after banger, the closing tracks were almost always slow and sad. I've been paying attention to that trend ever since. Here's my pick for absurdly sad and depressing song to close out an album of absolute bangers. Drugs Exist by Health from Death Magic. Oh, I guess it's a 4 chord instead of a flat 6. Well, whatever. I mean, I'm not super familiar with Health, so I'm gonna take Kevin's word for it that this was like a slow, sad one compared to the others. I mean, it sounds very much like what I've heard before from them, in terms of like speed, energy, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's I think Kevin's onto something for sure. I mean, it does feel kind of right when the last track is slower and kind of has a bit of a perhaps mournful tinge. I mean, unless the album is like, you know, doesn't address those kinds of feelings at all. If it's something that's really playful and silly the whole time, then maybe not. But it does. I mean, I even thought of just like this little punk album that I know by Feeble Wiener. And I think the last track is also sort of like a ballad. And yeah, it does feel like saying goodbye. It feels like saying goodbye, and it's a good time to, I think, address certain sides of humanity, you know, as at the end there. But yeah, it's cool. Very silvery vocals, very, very wispy, breathy, reverby, double, triple, quadruple tracked. Such a pretty sound, with really sick beats and stuff. Okay, Off by 50's request is The Life and Times, a chorus of crickets, and they said the main guy from Shiner's other band. All right, cool. Woof.
These summertime days, punctuated with a sigh, are so sublime. Our pixelated faces, formed as we negotiate a life of
This feels like band for sure. It's a good chord.
Running with the bones to the latest hit parade.
Fun, unexpected chords. Always a treat.
Watch the moon and spring last night, flowing out with the tide. Cemetery gates
Great drums. Ooh! Yeah, they really do. Going unpredictable places with the chords. Yep. That's cool. That's a good closer because not only is it slow, has that kind of slow, sad sound, but it also has a triumphant sound. So it feels like you're still ending with strength, you know, but you get the other qualities too. Excellent. Next is Justin's request. The artist is The Church. Song is called Hotel Womb. And he says, when I thought about it, there are a lot of great album closers, but I had to choose one. It's true. Because some nasty lady on the internet said you had to pick one. This feels 80s.
I paid $80 for this wedding ring. I couldn't take it off if I tried. And the cactus sure tastes strange.
At least there's no rototoms.
Goes down inside. I dream I'm safe
Tambourine.
in my hotel room. Soft and solemn. It's a wonderful room. A sudden foliage in the night with a rainforest girl. As we flow downstream to the Amazon River where the black waters swirl. I say, why are you people wearing those masks? I say, can we be reconciled? She says the mother of the storm has to roam the sky, searching for her child. I dream I'm safe in my hotel room, soft and solemn. It's a wonderful room. I wish I'm there in my hotel room. I slip through the crack to that wonderful room.
Nice. I like that last chord. I think this feels like a closer. Why is that though? Harmonically, it feels like it's tying up loose ends or something, and it's.
Morning comes at last, and she's
But
lying by my side. She's got the face of the widow that keeps following.
it doesn't have quite the anticipation I think you would need for like a really killer opener. It's got like.
Can we stop for a while? She says, can't you hear the city that's hidden in there? It's just another mile.
Feels like a bit of a hug.
I dream I'm safe in my hotel room. Soft and so made. It's a wonderful room. I wish I'm there in my hotel room. I slip through the crack to that wonderful room.
Oh, and we even get a fade out. Okay. It's gotta be a closer. It's the end. It's the end. Nice, Justin. Okay, next is AJ Adelaide's request. I'm not going to read y'all's comments anymore. Sorry, just don't have time. Scarlet, apocalyptic love song. Okay, this one has different energy than all the other ones. Nice. Nice. I feel like that one did get into a sort of like end of the album groove for me, but at first it was just the energy was so different than the rest. It was so like intense and like just pumping, and like it made me feel like, no, I'm in the middle of an album. But then the way they kind of pulled it back, changed tempos and everything, and the just foreboding dissonance just started to feel like this is the end. All right, the next request comes from the Spaced Man. Artist is Kinoko Taikoku / Mushroom Engine, and the song is called Petals or Hitohira, and the album is from Neko to Allergy, Cats and Allergies. Oh no. Neko to Allergy, that's funny. Bit of that like the Police guitar tone. Very catchy, well-written track. I think it also kind of feels like the end because of all the reverb. And a lot of them have had a lot of reverb, a lot of atmosphere. It makes it feel like it's all fading away or something. Or it makes it more sentimental sounding, or I don't know. Bit of a flat 7 chord to kind of saw off some of the edges, so it's not so beautiful vocal. Yeah, that's a good closer. Okay, I'm going to, just because I'm not sure we'll be able to get to everything. I'm going to try, but I'm going to prioritize folks that maybe I haven't seen a lot of requests for yet, or they're newer patrons. So we're going to go to Dire Doc's request, which is called Dashu Liu Shui by Li Zhengting. I did my best. I just want to make sure I got the right thing. Oh, right. I have the link right here. Okay. Here we go. And I'll put their description in the chat. God, I want to see what it looks like to play this instrument. Oh, you can hear the sliding. pentatonic scale, tried and true. I feel like this is a much deeper register of this instrument than I was expecting. Wrapped up so nicely. Just a perfect way to end an album and a song right on that tonic and fifth. Bam. Oh, so nice. Gosh, what are we going to follow this up with? It's going to be, I think it's going to be a shock. Let's see. Acid 666. I'm not sure I recognize this user. So we're going to do their request. Rosette. Worst ever contender. I feel like when we find out what the downbeat is, I'm going to be shocked. Oh wait, it just switched in my head. All minor chords. And that delay working overtime. Well, Quincy Jones, apparently the thing that makes songs sound like happy versus sad isn't harmony, it's tempo. Seems reasonable. Like tempo and rhythmic activity, I guess. I wouldn't say it sounds happy to me though. But I see what you mean. Sounds very suspenseful to me, like, but things don't feel like they're okay. What a build up. Now that was an intro. Such an intentionally, like, dirtied up treatment of everything in the song so that it sounds older than it is. Like, there's like no high end. Intentionally distorting the bass. Like, also it doesn't feel very spread. It's kind of congested, but it's an aesthetic. Our love of these kinds of aesthetics just proves that humans don't actually want perfection. They want something emotional. The fact that we skilled in our technology, we intentionally make filters and plugins and, for both visual art and music to look like it's like there are basically mistakes like that we've grown fond of. Yeah, Arash, I feel like this is not what I would expect a closer to sound like, just because of how long the intro was. It kind of feels more like an opener in that way, right? It's cool. Chill and also aggressive. Awesome. All right, we're going to do Beatcombers' request next. This is Phonem, and the song is called Thirst. Foley, the samples of just everyday objects and sounds. I love that so much. It's fading away. Feels like the end of everything. how they are peeling away layers to reveal other ones. Beautiful. Definitely makes me want to know what the rest of the album sounds like if that's the closer. Because I almost wonder if the whole thing is going to be ambient or if there's going to be like some beats earlier on the album and then that's sort of the ambient closer track. Really, really beautiful. Relaxing, but a little bit ambiguous. Timing, it has some kind of regular timing. You can hear it, but it's like measures are irrelevant almost, and so it feels like it could go on forever. That did not feel like 6 minutes, 20 seconds, by the way. It felt way shorter. So I think that's part of it. Oh, there be beats? Okay. There be beats. All right. Okay. Next. Oh my God. 10 minutes? Fuck. All right. Let's do random number generator so no one gets mad at me. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. All right, number 2. Number 2 is Audrey. You said it's 7 minutes long, but the last 30 seconds. Yeah, could you send me a shorter one? Would that be okay? Just for this once? That would be great. And then I'll pick another one to go with it. Okay, so number 4. 1, 2. Daniela. Gold Dust by Tori Amos on Scarlet's Walk. Beautiful chord. Oh, she's coming to Austin. I forgot. July.
Sights and sounds pulled me back down another year. I was here.
She has a certain way of singing here. I was thinking about that yesterday.
Whipping past the reflecting pool, me and you, skipping school. And we make it up as we go along. We make it up as we go along. You raced from Langley, pulling me underneath a cherry blossom canopy. Do I have? Of course I have. Beneath my raincoat, I have your photograph. And the sun on your face and freezing that flame. And somewhere Ralphie cries and says, enjoy his every smile you can see in the dark. us, how did it go so fast? You'll say as we are looking back, and then we'll understand. We held coal dust in our hands.
Gosh, I love this production.
And sights and sounds pull me back down another year.
That part almost sounded like Silent All These Years. The pre-chorus? Or maybe that's the first part of the chorus.
I was here. The gas lights glow in the street. Twilight held us in her palm as we walked along. And we make it up as we go along. We make it up as we go along.
She's not wrong.
Letting names hang in the air. What color her hair? Autumn knowingly still. Open crimson. And the day that she came, yes, I'm freezing that frame. I'm freezing that frame. And somewhere Ralphie smiles and says, enjoy her every cry. You can see in the dark through the eyes of Laura Mars. How did it go so fast? You'll say as we are looking back, and then we'll understand. We held coal dust in our hands. In our hands. Mm.
I've never heard that before. That's a pretty heavy closer. Wow. Minor key, cinematic, incredibly cinematic production, no drums, fragile, beautiful. Wow. All right. So our last one for this live stream, and again, I'm so sorry to the people I couldn't get to. Last Light On by Goon.
Climbing through the window pane, pools in the grass and gentle haze. There's a fizzing in the fire, palms on the eyes, hiding me from a headline. But once painful love joined into a song, all unlucky days were mending ones. In
chords. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, that ending was so like a Radiohead ending. I love the way they just pull you out of the world for a moment to bring you into like this different space. Usually a kind of a glitchy, like something's not quite functioning right space. That's so pretty. I'm gonna have to steal those chords. Ugh. On my keyboard turned off. It's gonna take a second. I have to go. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, fuck. That's so ridiculous. Sorry. Oh, wow. I love that. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna get ready for the live stream that's following this one on the public channel, which is my mom and I listening to Nine Inch Nails. Well, it's her listening to Nine Inch Nails for the first time while I just facilitate. And it's all proceeds are gonna support her financially. So if you are free and you want to come help out and drop a super chat or just hang, that would be awesome. And what's today, Saturday? Cool. And I'll be on tomorrow as well from 3 to 5 for I don't remember. No, I will be on tomorrow from 12 to 2 Central for a live stream, of which I am blanking on what it is. It is not planned yet. Okay, shit. All right. Well, I don't know. I'll be on tomorrow from 12 to 2. Isn't it more closers? Or is it more openers? I can't remember. All right, I have to go. Bye.